everybody, welcome to Spring Stitch Knits. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Luke. Spring Stitch Knits is a new YouTube channel, and we're here to give you the latest information, tips and tricks, and different things of that nature.
And the occasional off-road knitting.
Ooh, off-road knitting, what's that?
Luke likes to do drone videos, and he's going to show you some really neat landscapes in our area and possibly a little bit of vacation spots.
Jamie and I are from northwestern Pennsylvania, so we see all four seasons, spring, summer, fall, and we're in the middle of winter right now.
So to tell you a little bit about myself, I've been knitting for about 10 years. I started knitting really simple projects and eventually grew to start knitting sweaters and then into designing. I started designing sweaters because I wanted to wear what was not on the market. I knew what my body shape and size was, but I didn't find it in the written pattern. So I took matters into my own hands.
And so me, I know really nothing about knitting. Sometimes I watch her write patterns and I'm kind of blown away at the architecture and all of what appears to be the mathematics that go into it, geometry, things like that. I don't have the patience for really anything of that nature, so I'm impressed with what she's able to do. Hopefully between the two of us, we can provide an entertaining channel where you guys can also learn a lot about knitting. I have done some knitting in the past, and I kind of got into it for a little bit, but I haven't knitted probably in the last 4 or 5 years, something like that. So I decided I'd go alongside Jamie and I would do my best to knit and kind of help her teach the whole craft.
So without further ado, here is his old knitting bag.
Yeah, oh my gosh, this was my old knitting case. So I had this gray case, right? So I'm an organization maniac. Anytime I get into a hobby or I do something new, I have to have the perfect organization system for it. So for me, getting this case was huge. I don't know if you guys want to take a look at what was in it. Of course, I had only the coolest stuff, trust me. So I had this sheep tape measure. Oh, look at it, pull it out.
The tail.
It still works. It's pretty old at this point. So these needles here were the 4 squares from Knit Picks. These are some of my favorites. They're just comfortable to use. This is really cool. I'm super excited actually a little bit to get back into knitting. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I had some sock needles. I was doing a lot of socks when I finished up because I like doing that Lycra sport weight type material. That was kind of cool. Maybe I'll do some of that.
I think what everybody needs to see is one of Luke's special knits. Go ahead, show him off.
Alright, so this is one of my things I knitted towards the end of my knitting. I don't feel focus in there.
Isn't he a stud?
It's a Santa Claus ornament. As you can see, he's got a little beard. His eyes didn't come out the best, but I was pretty proud of his hat and everything else. I think I did a pretty tight job knitting this bottom around here, so yeah, that's my Santa ornament. Alright, Jamie, how long did it take you to knit that sweater?
Off and on, I was working in between projects, so the actual knit time was maybe about 24 hours. But I worked in between projects, so I picked it up and knit it, and then I would put it aside and continue knitting other things. I liked it because it was all knit. There was nothing that was purl except for the few purl stitches that are found in the neckline, along the sleeves, and at the very bottom of the sweater itself.
24 hours?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It took me like 30 hours to knit this, so. Yeah, Jamie's a lot better than me. She's a lot quicker, so hopefully she'll have some good advice for you.
But if you're interested, I am currently writing this pattern. I have it written so that you can knit it in 2 ways. You can either choose, for anybody who does not like to purl, you can knit it flat, where it's knit as a box, front panel, back panel, and it's all knit. And then the side seams are sewn up later and the sleeves are picked up and knit in the round. If you do enjoy purling, you can knit it as one piece so that you avoid the side seams by knit 1 row, purl 1 row, and then you do the sleeves as you would typically do them. But I'm still currently writing, so the process of knitting is quite detailed. You have to knit the pattern, write the pattern, test the pattern, publish the pattern, and hope that nothing is wrong with your notes. I am historically a terrible speller, and Luke will constantly pick on me.
Would you say at this point almost everything you wear is knit by you?
Everything except my underwear, I suppose.
at the end or be a little itchy.
Yeah, unless it's superwash.
All right, so thanks to all of you for tuning in. If you didn't do so already, please hit the subscribe button. We're very excited to meet some of you and to create content specifically for you. You're always welcome to leave questions or comments below this video, and we'll be happy to respond. Jamie, we'll get back to you if you have questions on a project.
And as always, you can find us on Ravelry, Instagram, Etsy, or Gmail at Spring Stitch Knits.
Thanks again for watching, and make sure to tune in to the next episode where we're going to talk about what?
More about my sweater and how to construct a drop shoulder, how to modify a drop shoulder, and how to just custom fit it to any personal body shape.
I just got a 3D printer, and I think I found some cool patterns. I'm going to 3D print some knitting stuff, so stay tuned to see what I make. I'm just stitching it.
Stop it. Hang on.
Would you say that?
Hang on.
It's fine.
I have a fiber in my mouth.
Yeah.
For those of you who are new to us.
Well, we're new. So we should probably say, for those of you who are new, no.
Sit up straight.
I don't want to sit up straight.